Going live. Wow. Oh, my hair is a hot mess with all the strands and shit. Ooh. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so there's no one here, but I do want to kind of like discuss things because I'm gonna make it to where it's available for playback later.
Okay.
So we'll just do like a normal like video. So.
That's on my eye.
Okay. Okay, so basically what we're doing here is we're listing K-pop pros and cons, which is the title. And I have a list because I'm completely disorganized. I'm completely disorganized. I know one pro is kind of like a double-edged sword because it can be a good thing, can be a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't know any of these notes. I wrote them last night. Didn't even tell her because I was planning to do this alone because I thought she was going to be asleep. But she woke up, the demon child that she is. Here's your tea, by the way.
Yay.
And so I was like, you know what? Screw it. You look bored? Come join me. Wahaha. So I have the notes on my handy dandy. Maybe I should.
And don't judge me. I have to use this.
Judge. Don't judge. Don't judge. She is adorable. So I have it on my handy dandy iPhone, which, by the way, yes, I've seen The Greatest Showman. Why don't you stop messaging me? But yeah, have it on this. So let's make sure I open the actual right notes. It's not our role play notes. No, the role play notes. Oh, it's already up here. Okay, so I was gonna do this on Facebook, but I said screw it. Let's do it on YouTube because why not? Let's make it official. Let's actually upload something for once in my life. Mwah. And we are together.
Yep.
Almost 5 years, actually.
Yep.
June 27th.
Yep.
All right, so the first one I put is diverse music videos. So what I'm saying is like unique ones. That's a good pro because like there's by the way, Taeyeon released something.
Taeyeon or Taeyong?
Taeyeon, your girl.
Oh.
I had to tell her. And Robbie released something. I think he's doing another mixtape. That's gonna be a point. That's actually my double-edged sword one. So the thing with diverse MVs is there's a lot of unique ones. Like, why is it I can list them off in my head when I was planning this and now I can't think of them? But like,
there's the cutesy and then there's the sexy.
There's always these different genres. Mm-hmm. There's cutesies, there's sexy, there's weird, there's badass. Dreamcatcher is definitely Dreamcatcher.
Horror, not horror.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
we're talking about Jay Park. But Jay Park's
we love
cute,
you.
Mwah. Love you. But there's a lot of like unique music videos. Like Dreamcatcher, the group alone is so unique, like really cool. And I like when they first came out, they kind of had like the schoolgirl thing, like G-Friend, but they had a rock song behind it, like a rock mix behind it, and then they had a little bit of horror in there, so they kind of blended like 4 different music video genres into one genre, and that was really, really cool. I loved that.
Me too.
I was like, hell yeah, give me more Dreamcatcher. This is my life. Oh, y'all can hear me. I just thought of that. Oh, I turned you all off. I turned them off for a second.
Nice going.
Yeah, I'm on fine. There we go. So and don't forget Vic's Voodoo Doll, because that was really cool because they had...
Well, they have 2 versions. They have the one that's the original version, which has the cutting and the...
Yuck, and the brain and the bugs and the blood.
But then they have the more cleaner version.
Same with BTS. They had 2 different versions of Run.
I Need You.
I Need You. My bad. I knew it was from the general area. So anyway, yeah, there's 2 different versions of that. And it's not just... difference between cutesy and horror. There's a lot of like really cool like
there's upbeat ones that are just like colorful.
Don't forget GOT7's Stop It kind of had like doppelgangers in there.
Yeah
they had like doppelgangers, and then Boyfriend had the vampire huntress kind of thing.
Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland is actually a really common concept, and so is Joker, which I think is really cool that they're kind of doing pop culture references too. I like some of them. But I like how one of them, I think it was Dalshabet's Joker, the way they pronounce Joka in Korean, it sounds like a slang word for penis. So I got in trouble for that. But yeah, you can always find a music video that you're going to enjoy. If you're in the mood for something sappy, believe me, there's something sad and sappy. Just go look up Big Bang Haru Haru. You're going to be crying for days. If you're looking for something fun and like a heist, don't forget there's heist ones. AOA's Like a Cat could be considered a heist. Super Junior's Black Suit, which is awesome. Shindong hiding under a chair. My life.
BAP's stories.
One shot. And oh yeah, the stories. I mean, you get so many stories in these music videos. BAP's got a story.
All the time.
Vix technically had a story through Chained Up and Chained Up and one other one. And they all Vix is concept kings already. And then aesthetic kings already. So, and they always put like a little bit of a story into their kind of like there was 3 albums that was based on Greek mythology. So they kind of based on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Kratos, Hades, and shit, give me a second. I have it on my music. I didn't put my password in right. You think I would know it, but no. Let me look up Vix. Instead of like scanning it all. Yeah, Ravi just released a song, so that's gonna be yeah. It's actually good.
Is that a technical term?
Yeah. I listened to it because I didn't know when you were Kratos, Hades, and Zelos. Sorry. Kratos, Hades, and Zelos. I'm sure if Darcy was on here, she'd be like, I know it. So yeah. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of diverse MVs. There's a lot of stories. There's a lot of concepts. There's a lot of like just everything is different. There's rarely anything that's literally the exact same. You can get a lot of like schoolgirl ones from like girls, but there's always something new in it. I've noticed. Even G-Friend, it looks like it'll be the same thing and it's not.
Yeah.
Twice had an issue where they were kind of doing something different, but mostly the same until just recently. What is Love? Because that was cool because they did a lot of movie references. They did Pulp Fiction. They did Princess Bride. They did Princess Diaries.
Not just that. They used
not Princess Bride.
some of the girls as guys.
Which was awesome. Hell yes. My gay ass was happy. Okay, so my next pro is unique choreographies. Okay, just nod.
I have to agree with that one, yeah.
Yeah, I think the one that really kind of like makes me immediately think of unique choreography, other than Teen Top's Rocking, which was tossing each other around, but kind of like moving each other.
Mm-hmm.
And they do it all in one song, and it's amazing choreography. I love it. And then don't forget Fake Love. We have Taehyung literally lifting Jungkook with his back, which is badass as hell. I loved it. And of course, Namjoon, the legendary rip of the shirt.
Oh, Lord.
It's legendary by now, okay. But, I mean, it's not just BTS with amazing choreography. Don't forget, EXO's Wolf was an interesting choreography. Vix's Voodoo Doll when they threw.
Oh, yeah.
You ever get so mad at a girl, you throw one of your best friends at the camera?
Or you stab them.
Or stab a motherfucker with a cane, a pimp cane. Yeah, like that shit happens all the time. And it's actually really cool. I like it. Like, that's what I love about choreographies. And now I'm trying to think of girl group choreography other than Girls' Generation Genie with those leg moves. Because that shit hurts my hips whenever I see it. I'm like, I can't do that. Because they do, like, I don't even know how to do it.
What?
Girls' Generation Genie, when they kind of like when they're moving their legs in front of each other and like it looks like they're twisting their hips out of socket or something. It is weird. I'm sure there's more girl group choreographies that I can't think of right now, but that's
Exit.
Oh, Exit. Exit alone is a unique group, which is going to be my next point, is unique group. Exit's got some really cool choreography, but I like them more for their songs than their choreo, sadly enough. Okay, so next one is unique groups, which Exit was definitely one of them. Exit is known for more of their like sexy style, which I love. Because I like cutesy, but I don't like it enough to where I'm like overloaded with cutesy.
I think the Exit one that I like is when they were like looking like they were in the 90s.
Oh, Lady.
Yeah, Lady. Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought that was like a really cool throwback. And I forgot to do that for diverse MVs. There's a lot of like throwback MVs. So like Shiny did One of One, which is more like 70s, 80s. Plus they did Married to the Music, which was like campy horror film. Oh, I know, Jonghyun. It's okay. And then EXA did the 90s, which was Lady, and oh god,
Hyuna did one that was kind of 90s like.
Oh, baby. Baby. Whenever I say the name of the song, I just start listening to the song in my head all day. And oh god, who was it? Well, AOA kind of did one with excuse me, because it was kind of like a 1920s, 30s detective drama. And then shit. I think it was Secret Poison or something like that, where they had more like 1920s flapper girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was really cool. But anyway, back to unique groups. X is known for sexy. VIX, which I was mentioning before, they're known for aesthetic kings. They are aesthetic kings. They love the aesthetic. They love having like really amazing sets. Like they focus on those sets. Like I don't know. I feel like I have something caught in my throat, but I don't. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, VIX is definitely a unique one. I would say BAP would be a unique one too.
Yeah.
BAP needs more love because BAP is really cool. And I wish I could beat them. Monsta X. Let's talk about Monsta X and the Clan trilogy.
Oh.
Or whatever the fuck it would be considered.
Clan. It was a clan.
No, I knew it was the clan. I just don't know if you would call it the trilogy because there was like a 1, a 2, a 2.5, a 4.5. No, there was no 4.5, but there was a lot of numbers that I could not follow.
And then they went to another thing with after Dramarama. It was
they went to something. Did they?
Yeah, it was like 2 different things.
Hold on, let me check this.
Because it was called the Connect.
Oh, the Connect, Deja Vu kind of thing. Yeah, so I would definitely say Monsta X is a unique group because they have
the storylines,
and they have so many unique sounds. Like they're very diverse in their music, and you can tell there's a lot of influences from multiple music genres in their music. BTS is unique too because they first started off as hip hop, and then now they're becoming more pop / aesthetic-ish.
They're still hip hop.
Well, yeah, they're still hip hop, especially in some of their songs like "Dang." There's definitely the hip hop element because it's the rap line, so of course we're gonna have a fucking hip hop element on that. I would say 17 is unique too.
Yeah,
because 17 it first started off as cutesy. Now they're grown up a little, and was not expecting that. Same thing with Astro.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh God, Astro was originally just cutesy, just.
Nothing but cutesy.
And then next thing you know,
bam.
And it was ironic because at the same time that they're doing not cutesy, NCT 127, which is known for not being cutesy, went cutesy. And I'm just like, who body swapped? That was interesting. That was an interesting moment in time. And Dreamcatcher, of course, is unique. Dreamcatcher is very unique because they got kind of like an anime opening feel. Like I feel like a lot of their songs could be anime openings because they got that rock mix in there. And they don't mind doing like schoolgirl mixed with horror / witches. So that is cool. And I love that about Dreamcatcher. Dreamcatcher needs to do more of that. Blackpink is pretty unique too. Because a lot of times people say, oh, in your area. Well, a lot of people say that they're like 2NE1. I'm like, no, they just got the YG influence because they're YG. I think they have their own like unique style, especially their latest one. I could see some 2NE1 elements, but that's probably because they grew up with 2NE1 and are inspired by them. And I will say that as someone who was salty when they first came out, like, oh, they're like 2NE1. Now I'm like, no, they're doing their own thing now. I was salty about 2NE1.
You was.
As I just got into K-pop and I just got into 2NE1, they're like, oh, bye. The fuck? Come on, I just find out about you vocal goddesses, and then she's still beautiful. Seal's still beautiful. She's my bias, I would say. Even though I like Park Ball and all of them. I love all of them. Minzy, Dara. I know there's another one I can't think. Well, great music / music videos we kind of covered, but I was saying like the music is memorable. Like a lot of it's catchy. You're gonna find yourself just randomly singing it. I'm always randomly singing like BTS.
Same.
like, oh,
lately for me is Taeyeon and Ten's Stop Baby Don't Stop.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that is a gay ass bop. Like, and it's Pride Month.
Don't Stop.
Huh?
Is the Baby Don't Stop.
Baby Don't Stop.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. That I'm sorry, that is literally perfect for Pride Month. And we're both gay as hell, so you know that shit's been playing in our house. And of course it's our two main. Is 10 your bias or
10, yeah.
10's your bias?
One of my biases.
Oh, that I should have put as a hold on, that's gonna be a con right there.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a con.
Several biases.
Bias and no. Bias and bitch. Hold on, my phone is being a bitch. Bias and bias wrecked. I can't spell. Okay, so anyway, back to what we were doing. Yeah, great music and music videos is one song that's been in my head lately, and I could not figure out what the name of the song was until I watched a music video give me the title. It was NCT 127 Touch, which was their cutesy one.
Oh.
I loved like the chorus and how the voices melted together, and I kept hearing just the chorus, so I couldn't hear the rest of the song to realize which one it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't look it up on my phone because I didn't know which group it was. So I'm like, fudge, I don't know which one this is, so I can't jam out to it, because whenever a song is in my head, I have to listen to the whole thing to really like enjoy it.
Why did you just say fudge when you've been cursing this whole time?
I don't know. Fuck. There you go. But yeah, there's a lot of great music, and God, I'm trying to think. There's always like you can list like 50,000 great songs. Like I can literally make a video listing 500 amazing songs of K-pop, and I still won't be done, because by the time I get that one done, there's gonna be more amazing songs. So, great fans. Now, this is the good part of fans. I got the bad part of fans, too. Great fans. I've noticed that whenever I go on, like, Omegle and I look up, like, the tag K-pop, I meet a lot of great people. And a lot of them become friends. Like, a lot of our friends are K-pop fans. We got Darcy, who's an amazing K-pop fan. Darcy was the one who officially got us into K-pop. Because, like, we knew about it, but she kind of sealed the deal.
Yeah.
I want to give Darcy that credit. Darcy kind of sealed the deal. We got pretty much the whole house in the K-pop. Oh my God, what is my hair? We got pretty much the whole house in the K-pop. Mom likes it secretly.
Yep.
She doesn't like a lot of the rap parts, like, but a lot of times she'll listen to it. She's like, "Oh, this is really good." I'm like, "You do realize that's a rap part?" Like,
she's like, "Yeah, that sounds better than American rap."
Yeah. As long as it doesn't sound like American rap, I think she's cool with it.
Yeah.
Rachel likes K-pop. Their kids love.
And they're
K-pop.
little.
They're little. They're like 5 and like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they love K-pop, and it's so adorable.
I know, watching them dance.
Oh God, I'll put on like some K-pop and Sabrina, which I'm like, okay, I don't know what you're doing, but you look cute, like girl, you look adorable. I'm not gonna hate, but I mean, they do enjoy it. I remember one time we were watching them, and we put on DNA, and next thing you know, Michael's whistling it. I mean, it was off key, and he was totally drunk. Cute. But it was adorable because he recognized it. And they recognized, I think they recognized Got Seven's Just Right. Yeah, that's a good music video to show to kids. So yeah, definitely Got 7 and DNA are too. Because there's some that are,
they're really colorful.
Yeah, they're colorful and they're peppy and they're fun. So they're gonna definitely keep kids' attention.
But anything else?
Well, there's some like Just One Day from BTS is good.
Yeah.
There's a few songs you can easily.
I'm talking about the more darker ones.
Oh yeah, don't go into VIX a lot. Dynamite by VIX I think is good. Dynamite? Better than Chained Up.
True. Not many kids would know what it meant.
I saw that in Mommy's room. Can we play with it?
Oh my God.
Okay, we're gonna move on. But yeah, great fans. You see a lot of there's a lot of fans. You can meet them on Omegle, Facebook, social media. Like, I mean, that's the crazy part. You can find I mean, I'm on Amino, and I meet a lot of people, they'll be like, oh, Chicago fans, or whoever's going to go to the Chicago Monsta X concert. So that's a great way to make fans. Yeah, anyone who going to the Chicago Monsta X concert, hit me up. Or who wanted to go, or just Monsta X fans, K-pop fans, hit me up. I love you peoples.
Sorry if you couldn't go because of the tickets.
We couldn't go to the BTS concert this year, so we feel that pain.
But we went last year, so we're good.
Yeah, we went last year, though I did really want to see V perform. Was it Serendipity? Or was that Jimin? That was Jimin.
Singular.
Thank you. Singularity. Wait.
Singularity.
Was Jimin Singularity?
No.
No, V was in. I fucked up because Jimin is one of my biases.
V is one of mine.
They're all my bias. I cannot decide on BTS. BTS, literally. It's like the one time Yoongi said something at a like one of the game shows. He said, surprisingly, we have 7 options. Yeah, that's BTS for you. Okay, so tons of funny moments I put on there. You can literally just put up K-pop funny moments, and you're going to have like 20 pages of shit from like recently. It's not even from like a year ago or 2 years ago.
You're going to be laughing your ass off.
It's not just K-pop in general. You can find ones of certain members. So if you find someone interesting and you get their name and you want to know about their personality or how funny they are, look their name up, funny moments. Bam! You got 40 videos. Mm-hmm. Like, it's so awesome. Especially J-Hope. J-Hope's about 60. J-Hope's about 60 to 80 videos. But, you gonna drink your tea?
I'm drinking my tea.
Oh, okay. Okay!
Drinking it slow, though.
But, yeah, there's a lot of funny moments. They're always doing funny shit. They're always on variety shows, and even just... What you do? Even just them being themselves on, like, Instagram or Twitter or whatever, they will be funny. Oh, God, Jin's laugh when he was trying to get Jungkook. God, Jin alone is hilarious. He's such a dork. He's like the oldest member of the
acts
BTS,
like
but
a
he acts
maknae.
like a fucking maknae. Maknae means youngest, if anyone's new to K-pop. So yeah, definitely check out some funny moments because there's some good ones. There's some hilarious ones. Okay, we're almost done with the pros, so we're gonna go into cons. We're gonna get negative soon. Social media accounts, communications with fans. You get what I'm saying on that one?
Where they do that fan cafe thing?
Yeah, and not just that, just everything they do. Twitter, Instagram, VLive, anything that like almost every single group has a little web show. So NCT Life, XOXO. Are you okay, honey? You want me to shop it off? BTS Run. I can't think of the Monsta X name, but there's one there too. Mm-hmm. And girl groups have it too. Like every group has at least some kind of web show showing their dorm life and showing their life in general. And they always post online. BTS has Burned the Stage, which is a YouTube Red original. Which I need to get YouTube Red again to watch it. But I can't afford it. So bam. Sorry, I keep hitting this. But yeah, there's always these web shows. They're always posted on Twitter. They're always posted on Instagram. A lot of the members will have their own Instagram, so it won't just be a group thing. Or they'll have their own Twitter. And it's a lot of fun. Like, hold on, let me pull up Instagram. Oh, that's me. No, hold on. I can find it. I know, like, you scroll down like a few minutes, you're going to get a K-pop idol. Especially for me. Where's the K-pop idol? God damn it. Oh, where's Bam Bam? Bam Bam is active as fuck. I'm just going to look him up because I can't find his butt. Bam Bam. Okay, so Bam Bam from GOT7. He is, first off, hot as F. But, and he posts a lot, too. Oh, my God, he dabbed. He fucking dabbed.
At the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, my God, this boy, I swear. Oh, he did another ad. But, look at his... Look at his dork ass. Look at his just. And that's just one person. Then there's like Yu-Gi-Oh from GOT7. He's got his own thing. Like there's all these cool. Namjoon has one. I forgot Namjoon has one. Get over here, Namjoon. Like Namjoon. Wait, I think Namjoon does, or maybe this is a fan one. I can't remember. I think that's a fan one. I don't remember. But yeah, there's all these like. So look up your bias. You might find that he has an Instagram and he posts regularly, and apparently dabs in front of the Paris Eiffel Tower. Bam, bam. But yeah. Anyway. So check out social media accounts. You're gonna find your idols. You're gonna find them.
Mm-hmm.
You can find them on Twitter. You're gonna find them on Facebook. Some of them are on YouTube. Amber Liu from FX. She's on it.
She's on What the Pineapple too.
Henry from Super Junior. Henry's on it. Prince Henry, was it? Prince Henry? Or no? No. No, I'm thinking of a YouTuber that Jackson's been on before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jackson is from GOT7, and he does his own solo stuff. Oh, I didn't think of solo projects. Fuck.
Then just
okay, solo projects. A lot of K-pop idols will do their own thing, but they're not going to do. No offense to Beyonce. Oh God, we're gonna have the Beehive here. They're not going to be a Beyonce and just ditch Destiny's Child.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to ditch their groups, basically. So we have. Suga from BTS has done solo work. He's done a mixtape. RM from BTS has done a mixtape. J-Hope from mixtape. Oh my God, from BTS has done a mixtape.
A lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people done mixtapes, solo stuff. And most of the time, they're really not going to leave the group like immediately after. They go right back to the group. They go do more projects, and they just do their own solo thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just music. Dio from EXO does acting. Suho does acting too from EXO. So they do their own things. Who?
V.
Oh yeah, V. V from. I'm like who? V from BTS. He's done acting. So they're all diverse. They all have their own thing, and they have fun with it.
Yep. We
have yet to have any viewers, but I don't care because I can post this and then people can actually have fun with it. So, Cat tickled my leg. Sorry.
Oh.
All right, so this one is actually more of a double-edged sword. This can be a good thing, and this can be a bad thing. Constant updates.
Lost the cat.
Constant updates. So it's a good thing if you're a multi-fandom because you're never bored.
Yep.
There's always something going on. There's always a group coming back. There's always a music video to watch. There's always an album to listen to.
Yep.
It's bad for your wallet. Really bad. Because especially around summer, when there's concerts, there's going to be 4 or 5 groups, maybe, if you're in a certain country, where your idols come in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the thing is, a lot of times you have to get the tickets several months in advance. The moment it goes on sale. That's more of a con. You have to literally buy it the moment it goes on sale because within 5 minutes, that shit's gone. Gone. It's gone. So, or you're spending more than you should because of scalpers. Let's not go there. So it is a good thing because you're never bored. If you're only listening to one group, then you're gonna be bored because even though they're pretty active.
Nah.
Stay out of it. Stay out of it because he ain't even watching. But damn, girl. Shit.
The shade.
The shade. The tea. The tea. Get your cup over there. But, and that's actually going to be mentioned later in the con. So you can roast him a little more. Or her. Roast her a little.
Okay.
So the thing is, when you're multi-fandom, you're going to have, are you okay?
Yeah.
You're going to have constant updates. Like I was just saying to her earlier, oh, by the way, Taeyeon came back. Oh, by the way, Ravi came back. 2. And there's usually more, because remember that one week where BTS's DNA came out, and then there was Super Junior Black Suit.
Oh God, yeah.
There was like 4 or 5 of our main groups, and within 2 or 3 days, and we're just like,
like, how are we supposed to do this if he's working?
Yeah, I was working at the same time, and I'm like, okay, I want to watch all these, but I have to get up early. Because this is when I was working at my old job. But it ended up being worth it.
She meowed when I touched her.
Oh my God. But it is worth it. Best way to save some money is if you want to support their albums and you can't afford spending $10 or $11 at least once or twice or 3 times a week. If you're multi-fandom like me, where I love almost every group, best thing to do for $9.99 a month is get Apple Music or Google Play Music, and just download that way, because to me, that saves me so much money. Though, watch out if you're on Google Play, because you cannot get any JYP artists, except for maybe some Japanese albums. I had an issue with that. I hate to be Apple is better. Apple is better in that term. In that term, Apple is better because of the fact that JYP is available. So that's good. But other than that, I really don't give a shit about Device. I'm going to get comments on Device Wars now because I said Apple is better. Only for JYP. Chill. Because apparently JYP doesn't like Google. I don't know. Talk to JYP on that one if you know JYP. If any of GOT7 are watching, please, or Twice, or anyone of JYP, please ask JYP why he will not work with Google Music. Thank you. You wish. I would die. Oh my God. Especially if it was like JB, my bias from GOT7.
Mm-hmm.
I would fucking cry. Or Momo from Queen.
Okay, let's get out of the dreamland there.
Yeah, I'm in dreamland. All right, so that's pretty much like all of the pros.
Now we get into the dun dun dun.
The cons, which is what inspired me to do this list, especially the first one, whitewashing idols. You know what that means?
Yeah, where they like make them look.
Yeah, they edit their photos to make them look white instead of their natural skin color. And a lot of fan sites do it, like the ones who follow them around and shit, they do it. Oh, yeah. There's fan sites who do it.
Then why are they fans if they do it?
Thank you. I know that sometimes in Korea, pale is considered beautiful. No. No.
No, actually in Korea, dark is considered beautiful.
Not really. Sometimes it's more.
Did you see the way that they were acting when they went to America for the first time, BTS?
That's America.
I know, but still.
Well, that's
when the first time when they seen a person of a racial.
Well, that's America.
color.
I'm talking about Korea's beauty standards.
Well, yeah, but they also have that same girl that's in Korea now. That same girl from the BTS thing.
I'm so confused because whenever she talks about something like this, she's so vague. She says that girl, this thing, and I'm like, huh?
Forget it.
Okay, talk to me later about it.
Okay,
sounds good. Don't you be shaking your head at me. I'll fight you, girl. Yeah.
That's fighting.
Yes, it is. But yeah, whitewashing idols is just ridiculous. Leave them at their natural skin tone. What are you looking at? I swear to God.
I'm like a kid. My attention span goes like, whew.
And then she can watch movies for hours and hours on end, and I can't. The irony.
And shows, too.
Yeah. So anyway, whitewashing idols, just don't do it. It's stupid. They look weird. Like, did I save any? I think I saved some. No, I put them on Tumblr. Hold on. I'll show you.
Tumblehead.
Hey, fight me. Oh, that was my gay pride moment. Why do I do this to myself? Oh God. Did you ever see Jackson's apple hair?
What the?
Leave Jackson alone. Jackson is adorable. Jackson. Sorry, we're getting distracted. Okay, it's nearby. Because I started posting whitewashing memes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so here's the original. I'm going to show you. Well, actually, this was because they're the original. They whitewash it, and then that's his actual skin tone. All right, so I'm going to... So this right here is whitewashing. That's his natural skin tone.
Mm-hmm.
You see the fucking difference? And they fucking do this, and they act like they can get away with it. Like, random. But don't Yoongi looks so fucking
Okay,
good
let's
there.
get off this.
Ah! Hold on. I need to Oh, Tay. Tay looks fucking gorgeous. Don't worry, this is on my blog, so it's okay. But yeah, don't whitewash idols. As you can see the difference, it looks so much better when you show their melanin, and they look fucking amazing. So they're not, if they look as pale as me,
and me,
well, we look dark now because we're in shadow.
Yeah. But
if you look pale as us in our profile pictures and shit, that's whitewashing. Don't do that. Like, what the fuck? Okay. So I've noticed that, like, a lot of my complaints are fans, but this one is actually towards the industry. Cultural appropriation. This is an issue. And I know that we are not qualified because we are not Black, Indian, Native American, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're noticing it as white people, there's an issue. We have Korean idols with dreads, braids, and like, I get it. It's probably the stylist is probably not the idols, but it's very frustrating when they do that. And not everyone is not safe from it. Like, obviously there's some like BTS when they first came out and they did their, I think it was 2014 Mama Awards. Suga had braids.
Oh God.
And then this year in 2018 when they performed at BBMAs, they made a decision not to use the word nega, which in Korean means I, but it sounds like the word that can be offensive, and they chose to take that out and change their lyrics for the BBMAs to not have that confusion, which is great on them. That shows some growth. I've actually heard of Mamamoo doing blackface. I don't know how long ago it was. I don't think it's recent. If it is recent, let me know so we can know. But I haven't seen anything so far, but I've heard of like once or twice they did blackface.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. And then Kai and his dreads had Coco Bop.
Yeah.
Taeyong's braids on Fuck It. And some girls do it too. And I think it's more of the stylist. I think the most blatant one was Zico and that Confederate flag on his jacket.
Oh, Lord. And him saying the F word for gays.
Mm-hmm. In the same song?
Yep.
That was a scandal back then.
But he didn't know what it meant.
Yeah, because it was when he first, he didn't know
trying
much
to learn English. Yeah.
So, I mean, by now, you could tell the difference between cultural appropriation that's constantly done on purpose and then one that was done like in the past and they don't do it now. Like, I've yet to see Zico really culturally appropriate lately. I know Yukwon's braids in was it Yukwon?
Yeah.
Shall We Dance? That was a little problematic too. So they're not fully innocent, but I do think most of it is the stylist and not them.
Yeah.
So I think the message we're trying to get out is more to the stylist. Stop. It's not good. Mm-hmm. It just looks weird. It looks bad. It gives you a bad reputation internationally. I know it probably is allowed in Korea, but stop, please. It hurts me to be like, oh, I love this music video. Oh, a member's got braids. Oh, a member's got dreads. Son of a bitch. Mm-hmm. Or they're wearing like traditional wear that it's not Asian. That can get frustrating.
And also, fans, leave Bam Bam alone about the Wakanda thing.
Yeah.
Anybody can do Wakanda. Me and my husband, we were in front of a poster and did the Wakanda salute. Okay, so while cultural appropriation can be an issue in K-pop, a lot of fans Wakanda isn't even real. It's not a real place.
Can I finish?
Sorry.
You can protect your baby in a moment. A lot of fans will use that term so loosely that people don't really realize what it could mean. So the moment that she's talking about is the first picture I showed of Bam Bam where he was doing the salute. He had the cosplay necklace. He loves the movie, and he was just doing the salute. Nothing major. Not trying to say, oh, I'm Black Panther. I'm a black guy now. He wasn't saying anything like that. He was just saying, hey, I love this movie. I'm a huge nerd. Be a nerd with me. And people were like, oh, that's culture appropriation. Man, that's culture appropriation. It's like, and literally what he said is like, oh, I can't enjoy a movie? Okay. It's like, guys, there's a difference between culture appropriation and enjoying a movie or enjoying a genre of music or whatever. Cat. I felt her like slide behind me. I'm like, what the fuck? Ah! But there's a difference. So don't use that term so loosely. Obviously, the ones that we mentioned, EXO with the dreads, braids, yeah, that is. And that's mostly the styles. That's not really the actual group unless...
More the company than the group.
Unless you see in the behind the scenes, they asked for the haircut. Then you're like,
yeah.
I actually found out just recently Jackson had a little bit of a scandal because he was wearing braids-ish. And they called him out on it, and he kind of got offended that people called him out on it. So I don't know if it was because of stress, but he kind of had a bad reaction to it. Should have been a little more professional about it. But that's just my take on it. I read that like 2-3 months ago, so I don't remember the full details about it. But basically, he was like, "Oh, why you guys are just haters?" It's like, no, we're trying to teach you something. Stop. So yeah, culture appropriation can be a double-edged sword. Let's just say it like that. Fan wars, ship wars. So
Army
XOLs.
XOL, yeah.
That's the main fan war.
Yeah.
That's two main factions. Here's the thing: when you're multi-fandom, like us, and you end up liking both, you get caught in the middle of fan wars because it's like, was it just recently on the Fake Love music video? The Fake Love performance when they were showing
different things.
Sorry, I had an issue with my forehead. When BTS finished the choreography in hoods. Next thing you know, EXO did it first. They did it, and the Mama. So they're copying off of that EXO now. I'm like, bitch, chill. First off, second off, no, God, no, because if they're gonna copy off EXO, they're gonna say each of them have powers. No. So it just frustrating to me when people get so offended by certain things and they're like, oh, this group is copying off this group. And the thing is, before BTS, EXO fans and Big Bang fans were fighting against each other. So it just never ends. There's always the same thing with the Twice and Blackpink. The moment that, not Twice, 2NE1 and Blackpink, they're like, oh, Blackpink is copying off of 2NE1. Guys, stop.
You thought that at first.
I didn't say they were copying someone. I was salty, okay? And I will admit that I got salty. I let my emotions roll over, and I apologize. I've grown. Growth. But I just miss Seattle, okay? Leave me alone. I learned from my mistakes, and I will admit, I had a little bit of a Koreaboo phase. Oh, that's one of the Koreaboos. Well, that's kind of the types of fans. But yeah, fan wars and ship wars. That was more fan wars. Ship wars. Oh, Bjorn, I'll talk to you in a minute. Anyway. So ship wars is kind of like that, but with shipping partners. Yep. When people say, oh, V-Kook is better than G-Kook. Calling your ass out. No, she does love V-Kook, and there's nothing wrong with it. Because
I basically, when I'm in fanfiction, I just go everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I think what gets me is when people either take the shipping so seriously that they think that they're actually together and are convinced and will literally go to the idols like, you need to kiss this person right now because I know you two are together.
Or lately, people have been making analyzed videos and saying, oh, the company did this to, cover up this about them and stuff like that.
They look at each other for more than 3 seconds. They're totally fucking. It's like, yeah, totally. Totally. Okay, so I just looked at my best friend for more than 3 seconds. Are we fucking too?
I think we just got off the subject.
No.
It was fan wars, not shipping.
No, fan wars and ship wars.
Oh.
It was both.
Okay.
No, we did not. Haha. The kids are little gremlins. No, they're adorable. But yeah, it's frustrating with the ship wars, especially because I've had a few where I'm like, oh, I ship this person. They're like, oh, or they ship these 2 people together. They're like, oh, that's not a cool ship. And I'm like, it's a cool ship to me. And the thing is, I ship everyone with everyone. I don't give a fuck.
I got a song stuck in my head.
What song?
Shall we dance?
You just love P.O.'s voice. Shall we dance? That's my imitation, P.O.
That's a horrible imitation.
I'm sorry, P.O. You my bias too. Shall we dance? He just bathes in like 40 gallons of testosterone every day, and just starts drinking it all. That's how he gets his voice. Like, okay, I'm sorry, but Tyle's the oldest member, and he's got a high voice, and then Machna. Sorry, that was Chanyeol.
Wrong one.
I need a more raspy. There's P.O. I need more raspy. Shall we dance? Okay, now you've got this on. But yeah, the fan wars and shit. Huh?
I said, join me.
No. The fan wars and ship wars can be ridiculous. I've seen a lot of people fighting over shit. It's just stupid. It's really stupid. Just enjoy K-pop. Enjoy for yourself. Don't worry about ship wars. If you don't like a ship, don't worry about it. Just say, I don't like the ship. And then, hell, don't even comment on the shipping videos. Like, okay, whatever. I don't like the ship. Yep. Me, I'm a hoe. I love all the ships. Especially BTS. I literally, because some people are like, oh, what do you ship on BTS? I'm like, yes. I ship everything. I ship literally every couple because they're just adorable together, and I love seeing them together. So, but I'm not like ones where like, oh, they're secretly fucking. What the fuck is with my hair? Yeah, I'm not ones where like, oh yeah, they're totally together. But I'm also like, whenever I see, let me just say this: Jimin in America touching Namjoon's thigh. Yo,
he does it. Not just in America. He does it in Korea as well.
I know. Oh my god, yeah. Boy. And like, it really didn't help. Everyone else was looking at each other like, should we stop them? Like, what the fuck? What do we do? Jimin! I ain't being a hoe!
We love you.
First bias there. Jimin was my first bias. Namjoon was my second. So Namjoon is my main bias, I would say, my ultimate bias, with a close second of Suga.
Jungkook is mine.
Cookie. We're gonna get to the bias record point in a minute because we gotta. I have to discuss the cookie. Okay. So anyway, I have to discuss the cookie. Certain fans / sasaengs. So what I mean by certain fans is one very memorable experience on Omegle was this lady, which I don't run into her anymore, thank goodness, I kept running into her, especially one day we just kept running into each other because there wasn't really many K-pop fans on that day. And whenever I told her that I was trans, oh, you're too old for K-pop, you trans people aren't allowed in K-pop and all this stupid shit. And I'm like, really, bitch? Like, it was stupid. I was like, you know what? I'm not dealing with you. I'm really not dealing with you. And I left Omegle for that day, and I wasn't on it for like 3 or 4 weeks, and I finally came back. But I hate the fans that try to say, oh, if you don't know all the members' names, you're not a true fan. Oh, if you don't have all the albums, you're not a true fan. Oh, if you don't have or if you haven't seen them live, you're not a true fan. Or,
yeah.
It's like, come on. There's no requirement for being a fan. If you enjoy their music, even if it's just 2 or 3 songs, like with me with some groups, because I'm still getting into them, I'm still a fan. Now, I might not say I am a pure fan. Like for BTS, definitely I'm an ARMY. EXO, definitely an EXO hell. Super Junior, definitely fuck. Their fandom name, it's not coming to me. Definitely a VIP. Definitely a Blink. Somewhat of a Once, still getting in there.
Moonbee.
Moonbee?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Monsta X.
Mon Baby.
Mon Baby.
Moonbee.
Sounds like it.
Moonbee. You Moonbee. Mon Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Starlight. Yeah, we're those because we know them. We know them very well. We enjoy their music. We enjoy more than 2 or 3 songs. But if you only know 2 or 3 songs, I would say, I wouldn't even say that. I'm like, you know what? You do you, boo-boo. If you like them, if you want to say that you're a fan and you only know maybe 2 members' names or no members' names, like with me, with 17, basically. I'm still learning 17 and NCT. Leave me alone.
It's funny because I learn more of the names than anything. I'm like, oh, this is him. This is them.
I have a story to show you about BTS. Or no, was it GOT7?
GOT7.
It was GOT7. I was getting her into K-pop, and I was showing her GOT7. I showed her one video. 2 days later, I'm like, do you want to watch some more K-pop? She said, yeah. So I'm showing her GOT7, and she starts listing off their names. I'm like, different. I only knew like 1 or 2. Not even that. I think I knew Jackson. That was it.
The only one I kept on getting very confused with was the mock name, was Yugyeom.
Yugyeom. Because I was showing her music videos from like earlier eras when you don't really notice him as much.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, yeah, I was getting confused on him too. I kept calling him Jin Young. I felt so bad. I kept calling Yugyeom Jin Young, Jin Young Young Jae, and Young Jae. I didn't remember what his name. So I got them confused. Now I'm good. Now I know them. Now
and then the second group he introduced me to was BTS.
Yes. BTS.
Then, yeah.
Oh, Girls' Generation too. Oh, Girls' Generation. You're like, what's their names? I'm like, oh.
And then, of course, I go online and then I learn them.
And then she learned them, and 2 days later, she knows all their names.
Useful information all in here.
So I usually ask her about the names.
Useless, actually, for me.
Not really. Because you can identify the K-pop idols.
Yeah, but you're supposed to know very factual information.
I'm the factual person.
All this is movies, actors, K-pop idols.
I wish she was lying, but she ain't. I think for me, I just cannot place a name and a face until I've really seen them a lot. So I have to like really. I've had times where my favorite.
The same thing. Excuse me. It's the same thing for real people. Like when we when we used to go to Ramakan, he would see person, he's like, oh, and I'm like, oh, I say the name, he's like, oh.
No, there's been a few times during Ramakan, she's like, oh, I'm gonna meet up with this one person who we met last year. I'm like, what's the cosplay? Because that's how I would associate with them. And I'm sorry, some of you, if I do randomly talk to you, your name is on here, maybe your first name, and then your cosplay's right after. I love you, but I apparently don't. No, I can't. It takes a while for me to associate name with face. So it's hard for me to like remember names. And same with Brian. No, now I know what he looks like. I'm okay with him. But when
cowboy hat.
That's how I recognize it. I'm like, I don't even see his face. I just look at his cowboy hat. When you first mentioned that Brian was coming over, I was like, okay, have I met him? And you're like, yeah, Ramakan. I'm like, did he cosplay?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And you're like, no. I'm like, well, then how the fuck am I going to remember? Rocky. And I was like, what year? And you said it. I'm like, oh, yeah, you did randomly talk to the person for like 5 minutes. Did not know what he looked like because of that. I had to wait until he walked into my house to remember. Oh, yeah, that guy. Okay. Sorry, Brian.
We love you.
Love you. Anyway, but yeah, my name association is horrible. So now we definitely strayed because we were on certain fan / Sase. I'm sorry. We'll go back in a second. But yeah, my name and face association is horrible. When I first got into NCT, I already had a bias. I had Taeyong, but I did not know his name. And what was worse was if I went to past music videos, I couldn't tell who he was. I was screwed. So what I do when I get into a group, I will look up a person's name, the group on Google Images, and the music video to figure out who they are. And I have to do it for every fucking music video until I figure it out. So yeah, it's bad. Okay. So anyway, certain fan sasaengs, we're talking about the ones that, tell you, oh, you can't be this because you can't be a certain fan of this group because you don't do this or you don't like this. Sasaengs are the ones who stalk them. So we're talking about those. Those people are, or the ones who feel like they're entitled. So they feel like, oh, they deserve all of this because they put so much money towards a group. Okay, so do we. We spend money on tickets. We spend money on shirts. We spend money on light sticks. Don't mean that we're entitled to hold their hand for more than 5 minutes. Chill, homie. Chill. So since we went on a diversion, let's just move on. Basic music videos. I put this as, even though, okay, every music video is well produced, well shot. But sometimes you could tell they're being a little lazy. But here's my conflicting moment with that is because even though it's obviously lazy, even though it's obviously easy, it still looks good.
True.
So it's like you can't really hate it too much because it still looks decent. I can't think of any examples, so we'll move on. These 2 points are kind of combined. Girls more cutesy than sexy, guys more sexy than cutesy. I've noticed in a lot of K-pop music videos, there's exceptions, obviously Brown Eyed Girls, EXID, a few others, but I have noticed that you're going to get more cutesy with girls and more sexy than guys, with guys, because of how the society is. So it can be troubling, but I do know it's part of society, so they can't really change it.
But it's more, they have the diverse ones where they go back and forth.
Yeah, they're getting better at it. They are getting better at it, and I think that's great. I just think it's frustrating, especially for the girls. I think it's more.
But girls get more penalized for doing things that guys do.
That's what I was gonna say. Is more of the penalization. That's a weird. That's how you pronounce it, but that is a weird way to pronounce. Oh my god, you could tell I'm short when I slouch.
I'm 6 foot, by the way.
I'm 5'8". 5'7", 5'8".
I'm actually sitting in my wheelchair, so
I'm sitting in my chair. But no, I have noticed that, especially with what is that one song? There's one song where the girls just lift up their shirt, like not even 2 inches, just show their belly button. Banned.
Mini skirt? No.
Mini skirt was banned too, just for showing a mini skirt. Talking about a mini skirt, banned. The Joker one. That's Joker.
Because they messed up on a word.
They didn't mess up. It's just how they pronounced it.
Yeah.
Banned. Freaking okay. But
just because it's banned doesn't mean it's banned.
It's just banned from broadcasting.
Yeah.
And then they'll say, well, if you want to perform on Music Bank or something, you have to change your choreography or something. Really stupid, given the fact that a lot of guys get away with a lot of shit. Like they'll rip off their shirts. And everyone's like, oh yeah, that's fine, but. Girl lifting a shirt for 2 seconds, just showing their belly button. Nope, banned, evil, blah. It's stupid. So there's a double standard, basically, is what I'm saying is. And then I noticed that a lot of the groups that are more sexy aren't really given the appreciation they deserve, like Brown Eyed Girls. Hardly anyone knows about Brown Eyed Girls because almost all of their music videos are banned for being sexy.
Yeah, for being.
They have a reputation for that. Too. And I love them because of that reputation, but because of that, they get banned a lot. Like, I think there's only 2 music videos where they're not banned. Okay, I can't blame them because
they're very controversial towards that country.
They believe in sexual freedom, which is a big no-no in Korea. They had Fire in the Hole, which is literally about sex. Literally about sex, and they're talking about sex. Like, they're not like, oh, it's a cutie love. No, they're like, nope, we're talking about fucking. Come fuck me. Basically.
I'm pretty sure Abracadabra got
they got hella banned
because of the kissing of the 2 girls.
Almost kissing.
Almost kissing.
Yeah, they got banned. Guys Paradise Lost definitely got banned. For sure, I can tell you that. And 10-1, Guyan's Apple with Jay Park probably got banned too, but that booty though. Well, I could probably say that's the thing with certain fans is a lot of fans like to sexualize idols, even though I just did that. I will admit they're attractive, they're sexy.
But I'm not treat them like a piece of meat.
Yeah, don't treat them like I think that's another thing with certain fans. They'll be like, oh, Oppa is mine and all this. Shut up. No, he ain't. She ain't either. No one is yours. They are literally human beings. Treat them like a human being. I'm sorry we're going back. but we have to because I completely forgot about that. Don't treat them like property. They are people. They are humans. They have emotions. They have feelings. They have concerns. They have fears. They have all, they are not like robots. Okay. Treat them with respect.
Yep.
If I got to meet my ultimate bias, which is Top from Big Bang. Oh God. I'm going to go in Dreamland. I would respect him. I would be like, oh my God. Young. Yeah. Young. Because male here. I wouldn't be like, oh my God, Young, and start like hugging him. Well, first off, I'd probably faint. So we'd have to worry about that one first. But if I was able to remain conscious, I would try to be chill, like Dre was with Taeyang. I can't do pronunciation because there's Taeyang, Taeyeon, and Taeyang. I would try to be chill. I'd be like, hey, how you doing? Big fan. Really love your style. Really love your music. Keep doing what you do. Hope you have a great life. Hope you have, great health. I would try to be chill. Now, the moment he was out of earshot and out of screenshot, I'd be screaming, gripping her. But I would try to respect him. Like, if I saw him at, like, a restaurant, like, in Chicago,
right.
I wouldn't start, like, taking pictures. Yeah. I wouldn't do that. I would want to take a picture and be like, hey, here's proof. But I'd be like, no. I'm going to leave him alone because he needs that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, show respect.
Especially if they're out where you are. Don't try to get their picture unless you ask their permission.
Or if they say, hey, I see you're a big fan, because like if you're wearing a BTS shirt.
Yeah.
Here's another little story. If you're wearing like a BTS shirt and say Namjoon sees the shirt and says, hey, do you want a picture? Fuck yeah, let's take a picture.
Right.
Because he's offering that. Or, if he's taking pictures with other people, say, hey, do you have a moment just to take a small picture of me? That's great. But be respectful if he says no.
Yeah.
Be respectful if they say, no, I can't. I have to go. My manager's screaming at me. He's trying to drag me away.
Yeah.
Show him some respect. That's I hate going back to the certain fans, but I have to. Now that we're talking about it, I think it's just frustrating because you see like people like lunging towards them at airports. And I'm like, guys, stop. It's ridiculous. You got to treat them as human beings. You got to just stop expecting them to do stuff for you just because you're a fan.
Mm-hmm.
They give us so much free content. BTS alone gives so much free content. They give random selfies. They give little videos of them working at the studio. V-Lives. They do freaking covers. They do just so much shit for us for free. And we get it for free. And then you're going to expect them to do more? This is stupid. So show some respect to idols. Know that they're working hard. Know that sometimes they need rest. Know that sometimes they're just not going to want to stand in an airport and get 50,000 selfies while they're waiting for their car. Like, come on. Just leave them be. Show some respect. And just appreciate the fact that you were able to stand within 20 feet of your idol. Because that shit ain't going to happen to us. Let's just be honest. That shit ain't going to happen to us. If it does, I'm going to faint. So, yeah, I could see it like it would be like one of your biases too. And I'd be like, like, you don't even like him. I like him enough to be freaking out. And then I'd have to actually hold her because I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. It's real life. It's real life. Especially if Jackson or Jungkook.
Oh my God. I wouldn't know what to say. I'd be like,
congratulations, Kookie. You broke her. He probably scared me like, I'm sorry. No, because, that's another thing. That caused his fear of girls. So, stop it. All right, I'm going to try to get back on track. Oh, idol companies and expectations. By that, I mean, this is actually for the business now. A lot of idol companies like to boss their people around until they go crazy. SM! Oh! Hey! SM has a bad reputation for it. I think Cube had a bad reputation for it too. You gotta show your idols respect. Like, I understand they're under a contract with you, but when you are putting them in physical and mental danger. Something needs to be done. That's why, like, I love, like, Big Hit, and I'm gonna shout out to Big Hit a lot because they're an amazing company. They said one time that they don't micromanage their idols, especially BTS. They don't micromanage BTS because they expect BTS to be mature enough to take care of themselves. That's great. That should be an industry standard because these are adults. Like, I understand if you're a kid, you kind of want to micromanage a little more because it's a kid, but you're going to have these years of training as a trainee to learn how to handle. I mean, that's literally part of the training, to learn how to handle scandals and things like that. So why are you micromanaging then? That's stupid. And I don't like hearing about how some of them are on diets. Like, I get BTS goes on diets. It worries me every single time, especially Yoongi, because he's so tiny. And it does worry me a lot. But I also know that at least with Big Hit, they're going to try to keep him healthy. Mm-hmm. I do remember hearing an article how during promotions, Namjoon cannot have black bean noodles. But that's probably because he would eat as much as I would. So I don't blame it, but I do feel bad for him, and I do hope that once he gets off promotions, he gets to have about 4 in a day. So that'd be kind of nice, like a little treat. Like, oh, here's all for your hard work. Here's some black bean noodles. Nom, 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 nom. Don't break anything. Love you. So yeah, I think it just there has to be expectations to be met, and you have to stay healthy because you host that like healthy image. But there's a point where you can tell idol companies don't give a shit about their idols and basically would let them starve just to make sure that they look cute or not care about their mental health. I know Korea has it where it's taboo, but especially after a certain idol passing, this should be talked about. Mm-hmm. Like this to prevent it from happening again. Because if anyone was in K-pop around November of this year, Junghyun from SHINee committed suicide. So you know how that affected everyone else because the fandom was crazy. Not just the SHINee fandom, all the fandoms, because you know, a lot of people, especially the ones who cared, realized, oh shit, there's more than one person with mental illness. Taeyeon has mental illness. Yoongi is known for mental illness. There's so many idols that are known for mental illness. Heechul. Mm-hmm. And a lot of fans, I remember reading a post, they said, you know, as much as it's good to post suicide hotlines after this kind of incident, you've also got to start thinking about the people that are still there in the idol industry that also have mental illnesses. And they listed all 3 of those and a few others. They said, we have to worry about them too. We have to show them love and support, especially since a lot of them knew him personally. Mm-hmm. And, you know, they went to his funeral. They had to deal with that too. They lost a good friend. Yeah. You know, you could tell. And that kind of goes back to fan wars. A lot of these groups are best friends with each other. Mm-hmm. You know, they play games with each other. They talk to each other. They hang out with each other whenever they can in their crazy schedule. So can you imagine being an idol and your best friend from another group dying, could he, you know, either getting hurt or, you know, committing suicide, and now you've got to live with the fact that you're never going to see that friend anymore. Like that's a friend. And so there's got to be more of a discussion in mental health. Mm-hmm. There's got to be. I think it's great that, you know, a lot of artists are starting to bring more issues on mental health, like Yoongi with his mixtape. He did that. BAP did Wake Me Up, which is definitely about mental health. I think that's great. There should be more. So
there's also
Card You and Me.
Yeah, Card You and Me.
Yeah, that's
mental health.
Okay. Let's talk about that one. Let's unwrap this. Card You and Me, if you haven't seen it, has some, I wouldn't say necrophilia, but pretty damn close. They keep dead bodies and take care of them. And
it has to do with addiction, basically.
Addiction to a person, to where even if they die, 10 to 1, they were probably killed so that they wouldn't run away and then keep them preserved. And the way they did it was really well done, where you won't know until half the music video. And it's like, oh, fuck. Okay. But it is a good music video. I definitely would check it out because it's very well done. And if anyone sees Spring Day, you'll notice that they use the same hotel template. Yeah. So I was like, okay. They just changed the sign on the outside. Instead of Mila's, it was Arpeggio.
Not Arpeggio.
It was a different sign, basically. Yeah. And I think they did different wallpaper or something. But other than that, you know, and it is a really good music video. So definitely check it out if you're curious about KARD. That one to me is one of the most iconic KARD music videos. I know Darcy's gonna be like, all of the KARD music videos are good. Definitely check KARD out. Darcy, don't kill me. But You and Me stood out for me because of how different it was to all their others.
Yeah.
It still had the island theme, but it had that kind of haunted twist. The fuck is my hair?
See, with BTS, they go more on the mental health issue. A lot of their videos do. Like, I Need You.
I Need You.
Especially I Need You.
Yeah, I Need You was, I would say, their first daring move on mental health because they showed J-Hope overdosing on pills and they showed a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
and then as they, because I Need You is part of like a story, I guess. It's a mix of trailers and music videos and hints and it's a
series.
It's a Mod Podge. I can't even follow the story.
Me neither anymore.
But they do have it where there's overdose and there's killing an abusive person and there's mental hospital images. And RM had himself in a mental hospital for one of his solo things. So BTS, I would say right now is one of the most daring groups on that. Other groups are doing it, and that's great. Please do more.
Yep.
Show some more. Show it. Make it more common because the only way it's going to be discussed is if it's more common. Yeah. So please show it more. Show that this affects everyone. But I would say BTS right now is more. If you have another group that is doing the same thing, let me know because I want to know this group. I want to. But I would definitely say that BTS is very up there with their morals too, especially with like LGBT rights. And, that's why I fucking love BTS. Like I love their music, but their moral issues are good too. But anyway, I'm getting off track again. So yeah, we gotta idol companies, you gotta kind of do better. Please. I know there's some groups that some idol companies are doing great. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep doing more. Let's try to take care of our groups.
Step up, SM.
Damn! We're going to get fucking messages from SM. You're threatening us.
How am I threatening? I just said step up.
Anyway. Keisha would agree with you, though.
Yeah.
He's like, hell yeah, I like this girl. I don't know why I made him text it. Hell yeah, I like this girl. Yeah! Anyway, so the next one that I did, we're going back to fans. Fans. K-Pop React. Now, I'm not saying every K-Pop React channel is bullshit. I love Dre. I love Steven Dang. I love a lot of the K-Pop. What I'm talking about are the ones where whenever a new hype music video comes out, they're like, oh, I'm going to react to this thing called K-Pop. I don't know what it is. It's 2018. BTS has performed twice in American Music Awards shows. It's after Gangnam Style. Honey, you know what K-Pop is. You just want the views.
Yeah.
I think that's what frustrates me because you could tell it's an obvious cash grab / view grab. You could tell it's obvious. You could tell that they're trying to do something just to get ad revenue. And it's so frustrating. Like, you could tell the difference between the ones who genuinely want to know and the ones who are just doing it for fame. Because then they don't talk about it ever. And then they might, and then like 4 or 5 months down the road, another really famous music video. Oh, I'm going to react to what this thing is called K-pop. I don't know what it is. Bitch, stop. If you're interested in K-pop, get into it. But if you're just doing it for like ad revenue, don't. There's a lot more people that react regularly, like Dre and his cousin, who really love K-pop and who really enjoy K-pop and should get that ad revenue and that income and the views because they are making good content and show that they love K-pop. Steven Dang too. Steven Dang is hilarious. I love Steven Dang.
Kenny Slay.
Oh yeah, Kenny Slay. Kenny's good. Oh god, yeah. Gotta shout out to Kenny. Come on, man. So I mean, I understand that K-pop is still a new thing and stuff, but if you're doing it for an obvious cash grab, stop. Like that's just it's just frustrating because it diverts the attention from all the ones who actually do want to learn about K-pop, who actually do enjoy it, and who actually are willing to try to learn more about it. So kind of just don't do it. I guess is the best way to say it. Okay, so the final one that I have, but I'm sure we'll think of some more and we'll take this into a 2-hour-long video, because why not, is Bias and Bias Wrecked. Now, this isn't entirely a con. It's just one of those K-pop problems that K-pop fans have. Because as you get into a group, you get a bias, and then you get another one.
Oh, wait a minute. We forgot something.
What?
About liking one group.
We'll do that one now. Okay. We might be throwing shade at a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And they know who they are. And I'm not going to say that I'm saying that you're a horrible person for doing it, but I get it. But
it's your first group.
You're missing out.
Mm-hmm.
So try to have an open mind as we list these groups. Try to check them out, please. But if not, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, you're a horrible person. I'm just like, okay, whatever. I ain't going to fight you. So to this lovely person, to anyone else who's like, oh, I only like this group. I only like this group. Okay, that's great, but there are other groups.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one that we're talking about, only likes BTS, and will only listen to BTS.
Mm-hmm. Refuses to listen to anything else.
John. Damn! Well, you've known John for longer. So, look, yes. BTS is great. BTS is amazing. Yes, I listen to them a lot when I'm walking back and forth from work, pretty much almost always. And I should be listening more to 17 and Monsta X, especially Monsta X, because I'm going to see them in a month. But only listen to BTS can get tiring. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying that BTS is a bad group. BTS is an amazing group. But there's so many amazing groups with similar feels to them. GOT7 is very similar to them because they have few rappers and a few vocalists, and they're primarily hip-hop, but now they're going into pop, so they're kind of got a similar thing, and they're good friends. So there's that. Monsta X, primarily hip-hop, kind of a mix. They had dance, and they have a little bit of everything.
NCT, all subgroups.
Have fun with that, 18 members. But they are really good, and each subgroup has like a diverse kind of like feel to them. Mm-hmm. So you can tell who's who, and unless they fuck with you, NCT 127 touch. The cutesy one, I'm like, ah! But, and it's not just that, there's girl groups. Girls' Generation. Oh, beautiful. 2NE1's got the badass feel that you like with the sassiness. So definitely check them out. God, there's so many to list. Give us a chance to show you other groups. You will like them. Because if you like BTS, you're gonna like these groups. We can't, and a lot of the fans who only like just one, part of me is like, I am honored by like your tenacity, but I'm also like, this is really silly because you're literally missing 99% of the amazing K-pop music that's out there. Yep. Like, I'll see some, they're like, oh, I only listen to girl groups or I only listen to guy groups. And I'm like, but you're missing out so much.
Rachel.
Damn! Calling out all you businesses. Jeez.
My sister has tried to watch girl group. She just couldn't get into it.
I think it's like when you were first getting into K-pop where you didn't like all the cutesy.
Yeah, but I'm getting into it.
Well, yeah.
Not too much.
I will admit I do need to watch more girl groups. I am trying. There are some girl groups I totally love. Dreamcatcher, Red Velvet, Mamamoo, Twice. I hesitate. I'm like, Twice, Brown Eyed Girls. There is a list, but compared to my boys list, it's like, girls, boys.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh. I mean, short list, long.
Yeah.
And I think it's more of just the fact that there's a lot more boy groups than girl groups that get more notice. So I see them more. I do want to get more into girl groups. And I remember Chantel was teasing me that a lot of times when I was reacting to music videos, I was like, oh, I need to give this group more love, or I need to give that group more love. She's like, you need to stop saying that. I'm like, well, I need to do it. I need to, because I'll listen to like 5 groups and then I like barely pay attention to like Infinite or T-Top and I'm like, no, I need to show them love because they're just as amazing as these groups. Okay, so back to the bias. Now that we've called 2 of our people out.
Love you, sis.
We do love you.
John.
We do love you. It's just we're saying, kind of give more thought. We were like that too. Oh, I forgot to mention one. Oh, sorry. Korea-boos.
What's that?
Okay, so have you ever heard of the term weeaboo?
Yeah.
Okay, it's where they act Japanese. So it's like act Korean.
Oh,
they'll say they'll put in their normal conversations, Oppa, Sarang, Young, all that shit. Stop. I will admit, I had more of a weeaboo phase than a Koreaboo phase because my weeaboo phase was during my teens. So I was a little immature at that time. I'll admit that. I will admit my fucked up past here. I was a weeaboo. And I was a bit of a Koreaboo too. I was tiny, but about 6 months. And then I kind of grew out of it. And sometimes I'll still be a little bit of a Koreaboo. And I'll admit that. But Koreaboo is when they try to act Korean and they don't want to be their actual nationality, which is just stupid. As much as I hate my fucking country right now with the state it's in, I'm also not like, oh my god, I wish I was Korean. I would not be accepted in Korea. I'm too big. It's not just that. It's just, it's just stupid. And I hate how they are like Korean. Like, I get it. It's a great culture. It's a great, music. But K-pop is really not just the only form of music in Korea. So, and they act like that's the only thing that's there. It's like, no. And it's got to the point where a lot of Koreans just see a foreigner and they assume that they're just there for K-pop. So we've gotten a reputation for being a Koreaboo. That's kind of bad.
Yeah.
I just realized my shoulders are about as broad as fucking gyms. Oh my god. Anyway. No, I just realized it's like on camera it looks like really broad because I'm big. I just don't have the. I got some decent shoulders. Anyway, I don't know what we're talking about. So I think now we can finally go on the last one, which is bias records, which is what we kind of briefly explained. I keep tapping the. Ooh, I got a new follower on Instagram. Wee. So the thing we were talking about, when you get into a group, you're going to start finding a guy that's your guy or girl, can't assume, that is your favorite. And then you're going to find another, and then another, and then another, and another, and it's going to be in the whole group. So your first original one is your bias.
Ultimate bias.
Or ultimate bias, depending on how loyal you are. Not me. And then, because Namjoon is my ultimate bias, but Jimin was my first bias. Don't forget. So anyway, you're going to find your bias, you're going to find your favorite, and then you're going to find out that you love every single one of them, or at least a good majority. Bias right. Bitch. You taking Dre's and thing.
Love you, Jay.
You're going to find that a lot. And, that's the whole point of K-pop groups is to have very attractive men or women in a group that all look aesthetically pleasing. That's just how a group is. And they're all talented. They're all sweet. They're all nice, fairly. They're all amazing. They're all hardworking. So you get to where it's like the perfect boyfriend. And that's another thing with like K-pop expectations, the idol expectations. A lot of the idol industry makes it seem like you are dating your fans. You cannot date, which is stupid. But I'm not going to go into that because that's a whole nother video to go into. I really don't want to do that. But that's why I was hinting like BTS is like they can manage themselves. They're adults. And I should have done certain fans with rumors. The dating rumors. Oh yeah, you take one girl out to date. Oh, you're dating her. It was Yoongi took I think Saran out for dinner. Oh my god, they're dating. Who cares?
And then she gets death threats.
Oh yeah, she got death threats. That's nice. Jimin got death threats recently. Why? He's a mochi.
It's the same thing that happened last year when he was going to in America.
Mochi. Leave Jimin alone. He's cute. He ain't doing nothing to you but being a little sexy devil.
Yeah.
He ain't doing nothing to you except for bias wrecking your list. Bastard. No.
We love you.
We do. I do. First bias. He's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, anyway. But yeah, you're gonna deal with that. I had that for I think the only group I've been really loyal is Big Bang. And even then, not even that. I'm an unloyal hoe. Let's say like
K-pop hoedown.
Stop taking it from Dre, man!
Dre would say.
You can't pop hoe down. No, because my ultimate of all groups is Top from Big Bang. Because I actually have merchandise of his. I have a pillow, and you got me a bear, which Sabrina loves to throw. And I got a poster. Did the poster fall down? Oh yeah, he attacked me in the middle of the night. His poster was like right above my head, and like 3 a.m, he just like landed on me. I'm like, oh well, this is the closest I'm gonna get to that. So you're like, don't you want to take it off you? I'm like, nah, I'll do it when I wake up. I'm gonna enjoy this moment right now. It got a little awkward though, because I think he gave me a paper cut. So oh god, I'm gonna become a meme. Crazy K-pop fan. Oh my god. But, I mean, you're going to have your bias list. You're going to have your bias wreckers. I just recently started to get bias wreckers on NCT.
Who?
Lucas. Because he's so weird and interesting. And, of course, Ten is very attractive with his dancing. Tell Taeyong not to put him in Baby Don't Stop. Mark was already kind of bias wrecking me as he got older because his rapping. Okay, here's my thing. I noticed when I first got into K-pop, my style was rappers. Those were my biases because my main ones were Top. At that time, it was Namjoon.
Yoongi.
No, that was before Yoongi. Most of them were rappers.
Robbie.
No, Leo was more mine. Leo was an exception. Leo and JB were the exception. But most of them were rappers. Like, I was falling in love with a lot of the rappers. I've actually started to kind of do more of a mix now. But yeah, Taeyong's a rapper too. Stop. Don't you glare at me. I'll fight you. But I had a style. Where I was the one that was in love with the rappers. She loved the singers and the heartthrobs and the pretty boys. Now she's kind of changed. She's gotten more into rappers.
Especially when Yoongi went Augusty. Oh
God.
Good God.
Yeah, that was definitely a good one. And then, so you're going to get bias and bias wreckers. The best thing to do is just accept it. Don't fight it. Who the fuck? Oh. Tumblr. Sorry. God, we're just rambling now. Oh well. But yeah, I mean, K-pop is a great thing. K-pop is a lot of fun. K-pop is amazing. But there can be problems. And some things can be fixed. Some things it's just how it is. Okay.
And not everybody is going to get into K-pop.
Yeah. To me,
if you show them a video and they don't like it, don't force them.
Yeah, don't force them. I mean, to me, I feel like K-pop is so diverse. There should be at least one song they're going to somewhat like, but I don't think they're going to be like, oh my God, K-pop is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
You're going to get some mixed reactions. Sometimes they'll be like, it's just stupid. And if they're not ready for that in their musical journey or whatever, is their preference. It doesn't have to be that, they can enjoy what they want. What are you doing? Stop! I know it's dirty! But anyway, don't force someone into K-pop. Sorry. Don't force someone into K-pop. Like, I didn't force her. Like, I kind of nudged. I was like, please try this. Because I could tell, like, she wasn't really giving it much thought. I was like, just try it. Just, open mind. And then she ended up liking it more. So I just had to find the right music videos to show you. I think that's what it was. And she ends up liking it. And she's gone to BTS with me. We're going to see Monsta X next month. We were going to see BTS, but...
Oh, we went to go see G-Dragon, too.
Oh, we went to see G-Dragon. Oh, that was so much fun. That was so cool.
He's tiny. But I let him.
My problem with the concert was he was wearing red, so was his backup dancers. I could not find him for like half the concert, so I was literally relying on the Jumbotron to find G-Dragon. That was interesting. That was very interesting. But the concert was good, and we got to move seats to somewhere closer. So that was really cool. Thanks to United Center. Thank you, United Center. And don't forget, this year, BTS is going to be at the United Center, which means that they're doing good. But it also means that scalpers, because we didn't get tickets.
Nope.
That shit was horrible. And they're trying to sell for like 400 to like, what, 1,900, John said?
Yeah, I think
so. Well, Monsta X, they were trying to sell $8,000. I'm like, yo, y'all need to chill. So, we now randomly have one person as we're leaving. Great timing, person.
Oh.
I don't know.
You see who?
No. Well, person, we're planning to leave.
Nope.
Bye. Anyway, you missed the whole thing. Watch it later. Anyway, so that's about it, I would say, for K-pop.
Yeah.
If anyone's interested in K-pop, hi. We literally are summing this up, but if you want to stay for a few minutes, we're just rambling about K-pop.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you say is your ultimate bias? Well, Kooky. Never mind. Jungkook. You like Jungkook?
Name some of your biases from different groups.
Give me a group.
Okay. Of course, BTS.
Namjoon, Suga, J-Hope.
One bias only.
Yeah, I broke him. Currently, it's Tae or Suga.
Okay.
I literally cannot.
Got 7.
JB.
Vix.
Bam Bam. Leo.
Let's see. Super Junior.
Suwon / Hyuchol.
I said 1.
You let me get away with V and Suga.
BAP. You don't know many people.
I'm just gonna say Jungkook because his voice is.
Oh my god.
Jungkook and Zello, because I like. I like Zello because of the rapping, but I like a Jungkook.
Okay, ask me.
Okay, well, BTS we know is Kooky.
Mm-hmm.
Got 7 we know is Yugyeom or Mark or Jackson.
Yeah.
17.
It used to be Vernon. I mean, I like Vernon still, but I like Hoshi. He's a cutie.
I should have known because we've been role playing a lot of Hoshi. Yeah, and you've been Hoshi a lot.
Yeah,
we role play, so
yep.
Yeah, we're those people. Brian, what are you commenting? Brian, what you saying to me? What you saying? What you saying, it is sexy? Mine kept faulting out, could not watch. Aww. Maybe he was the one that kept popping in and out. Aww. Well, don't worry. We will be posting this, so you can probably just watch it then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you for supporting us, though. We got you. Oh, hold on. Let me do the Jane Cliff.
Oh, God.
If Jude watches that, please tell me if I did good. Anyway. Oh, God. I would die if he actually did. He's so handsome. Worldwide handsome. So you chose the one for 17, right? Yeah, you said Hoshi.
Yeah.
NCT. You gotta look at the ceiling to think of this one.
My first one was Mark, of course, and then Johnny and 10.
Oh, you didn't even add Lucas.
And Lucas now.
Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, Lucas is extra. You literally wanted to see him be an extra. Mama Moo. Moonbyul.
I was about to say, well, also Solar too.
Girls' Generation.
Taeyeon and Sunny.
Oh, okay. So Sunny is the official one now. Blackpink.
Lisa.
Oh, okay.
Only one.
For now. Give us a few more music videos. She'll find a bias record. I know she will. Because Jenny and Rose are kind of getting to me too. Because I would say Lisa's kind of my bias because she's like the one I recognize all the time. But everyone recognizes Lisa because she's iconic.
She's a mark and she's silly.
She's adorable. But I would also say probably Jenny or Rose.
For Red Velvet, mine's Wendy.
I'm working on names and faces. But I want to say Wendy or Irene would probably be my girls. For NCT, it's Taeyong and probably Lucas. Probably Lucas is involved. Who else did I say? Oh, 17. Woozy. I like Woozy. And Vernon. Vernon is adorable too. And fuck.
Minyu, Wanwoo, the meanie couple.
Oh God. We can do favorite ship for each group.
Okay.
We'll do that for a few more minutes and then we'll stop.
All right.
So your favorite ship for BTS, I know, is Vkook.
Vkook and Namjoon.
Namjoon is classic. It's mom and dad.
Yeah.
I would have to say mine is actually.
Oh, and Yoonmin. Ooh, forgot that one.
Don't forget Yoonmin. I would probably say Namjoon. I actually like Yoonkook. I like anything with Kooky. I think anything with Kooky and an older member, which is almost everyone, but primarily Namkook and Yoonkook. Those are my two favorite because I feel like they're the ones who kind of helped raise him the most.
Yeah.
Which kind of sounds creepy when I say, because I'm like, oh, shipping, and you guys immediately think it's smut.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, I'm probably going there too, but sorry, guys. I know BTS, you don't want to be sexualized, but sorry. I know you guys aren't actually doing it, which is fine.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Y'all be teasing, though.
Yeah.
Y'all be teasing. You know, J-Hope's starting to become, like, really a main contender for bias now.
Really?
It's not just because of his mixtape, because I knew I was going to get him as soon as he releases mixtape because he's sexy as hell. But, like, he's really contending to be a bias.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to it's going to be like Pokemon. Got to catch them all.
Pokemon?
So, okay, who's your main couple for GOT7?
2J.
Hold on. I'm thinking Young J and JB, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, duh. That's what we role play the most. Oh, God. I don't even freaking know. Jackson and Bam Bam, I would say. Jack Bam. With a little bit of Markson. Because Markson's iconic. And did you know, okay, no one knows this. Well, few know this, but the whole reason why JB is my bias is because I was role-playing with another friend, and I was like, we're going to do GOT7. And I didn't know GOT7 enough at that time to have a bias. So I was like, well, who do you ship me with in GOT7? And I was told Bam Bam. JB. And so I tried to learn as much as I could about JB, and I fell in love with him. And then after Never Ever, I fell in love with Bam Bam. And after my swagger, I fell in love with Yukiam. So there we go. Tell him to stay in it. Oh, we have not talked about the Kooky. Let's finish off with the Kooky. The Kooky. Bias wrecked me. Oh, you stop with your ultimate bias. Kooky bias wrecked me bad. And here's the thing, when someone bias wrecks me, I'll notice them in like the latest music video. And then later on, I will go to their older music videos and notice them more than I did before.
Little emo Kooky.
Oh, little emo Kooky is life. Let's just be honest. No more dream. Oh my God. Forgot about that. Yes. Yes, I'm a bad boy, so I like bad girl. Iconic Kooky. But yeah, I started to notice him kind of in DNA, like the way he was going really hard. In a little bit of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I was kind of noticing him in Blood, Sweat, and Tears too, but Jimin and J-Hope were the main ones on that one. I hate to say it. They were. And Peaches and Cream.
Oh, God.
Chocolate cheeks and chocolate wings. Hey! I'm sorry, Darcy and I have an inside joke on that one. But I kind of noticed him in Blood, Sweat, and Tears, but I primarily noticed him in, like, I was starting to notice him in DNA because he was going hard on that choreography. I was like, damn, this guy's breaking his neck trying to do the DNA strand. Okay, I see him. And then Fake Love. War, it never changes.
Not just that. Airplane 2. Boy looking like a mafia person.
Ooh. Because I think at the time, weren't we doing a Mafia AU?
No, that's what gave you the idea.
And that's what gave me the idea, was a Mafia AU. And it was so... I love... Anyone who hasn't seen Airplane Part 2 live, please go look. Go check out... I think it was Music Bank that did it. Please, for your sanity, for your whatever reproductive organs you have. Destroy them. Watch it. It's really, really good. And the way they bounce back is amazing. And the Namjoon moments, the Yoonmin moments. It's amazing what they do with the microphones and each other. That don't sound right. And just the way they work together. You can tell that they have grown as a group from No More Dream. So they do a really, really good job. But going back to Kooky, because he is a problematic little... He's problematic because he's now one of my biases.
Okay, but there's no reason to call him anything like that.
He is an amazing boy, and he is 22, which is scary because I'm 28. Hey,
I'm 34.
She's your newness. She's your newness. Like they ever watched this. She's your newness. So, yeah, Kooky bias-wrecked me on Fake Love and then officially Airplane Part 2. So I have to officially call him one of my biases. So I have literally all of them now as my bias. I cannot afford this kind of commitment, man. It's just too much. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why? No.
Butterfly kisses.
What? So anyway, that was our list, and we've rambled, and we've done crazy shit. And what is your face right now? If you want to get into K-pop, go ahead. Please know that there are some cons. There are some issues that need to be discussed, need to be fixed. Snuffy!
Nobody heard nothing.
I will literally go back and check to see if they did.
Nope. That was a whoopee cushion.
Bullshit. So anyway.
That was embarrassing.
Yeah, nasty. Definitely check K-pop out if you're interested. It's a great fandom, but it can also be a bad fandom. The companies can be bad, but they can also be great. The idols can be great, but the idols can be bad. So it's just like any other fandom. There's some good things, there's some bad things, but it is worth it in the end. So I think we are done rambling because we've been going on for an hour and 45 fucking minutes. Yeah, I think we've listed off enough groups for you to check out. There are plenty of videos introducing to K-pop, showing great songs to try out, all of that. They have a whole series of K-pop songs and K-pop music videos that Americans would like. Why is Siri getting involved?
No.
Music. You don't have any.
Well, I know I don't.
I have K-pop music, Siri. Anyway. Is it Wonho? You a hoe. You a hoe. Hold on. Y'all, you know you're a K-pop fan when you got this as your lock screen. Wonho from Monsta X. And what's mine? Oh, mine's still Greatest Showman. I need to go back to K-pop. I've been on Greatest Showman way too long. But yeah, definitely check people out. What's your thing?
My main screen?
Yeah.
Kooky.
Sorry, Kooky. She's obsessed. Okay, I'm about to say any of this you can see his face. See? That's hers. Kooky.
Sound like cookie. Yum yum.
Please do not cannibalize the K-pop idol. What have we said about respect?
Sorry,
Kooky. If anyone would watch, oh my god, can you imagine that though?
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
I would scream.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. That's why I did it on purpose. Okay. Anyway, so I think we're done here. We've rambled way too much.
Yep.
You want to shower?
Can you not just?
I showered. Oh, excuse me. All right. We're gonna go. Obviously, we're a little. So. I still need to show you Taeyeon and Ravi. Dina! All right, anyway.
Bye.
Yes, I don't.